Really? I think I'm eventually going to block that off. That window is just a bit much in the wintertime. I don't really care for it much. Alright, let me get this thing taken care of. Figure out. Okay. I gotta get my is. What's up? What's going on? Good morning. Making one of these. Got a few of these to get out in orders. This is rough forge, no grinding. I haven't been in the grinder yet, so excuse the roughness of it, but hammer eye punches. I've got several orders to get out for Christmas. Start with 1.25 inch, 4140 stock. 4 inches. Inch and a quarter diameter. I got these yesterday. They were laying out here in the shop. Rain last night, got a little surface rust on them. Be alright. First thing I'll do, I'll go over here to the press and we're going to set that down a little bit to about 3 inches instead of 4, make it a little fatter. I don't have any 1.5 inch stock right now. I'm waiting on it to come in, so I've got to make this in basically 1.5 inch stock. So I've got 4 inches. I'll upset it down with the press, so it'll become about 1.5 inch diameter, only about 3 inches long. Then it's perfect. We'll punch an eye in it, draw out the punch on the end of it. Updates. I've gotten updates on the power hammer. They did get delayed significantly, but there's the footer for it already. 10 inches deep, 5,000 psi concrete. He's doing all the assembly now on the power hammers. This batch that he's doing. They should be completed before Christmas and shipping immediately after Christmas. So I should have my power hammer before the end of the year, which would be a nice way to end 2020 because it sucked so bad. So it'd be pretty cool to get my hammer. Mark, what's up? SM Red Pekka. I guess that's how you say it. Good morning. How are you? Glad to see you. Think about getting some metal tomorrow or I bring it on the street. Put it over the window there. Wind comes in from the north. Oh, in the wintertime here it's chilly. Total faux pas on the orientation of my shot when I put it up. Where the window, I put the window there because you can see the background. Most people follow my channel to the church back there. I can see the church is beautiful. They're not all leaves off the tree. But I wasn't thinking about the weather. So in the wintertime, most of the wind comes that direction through that window and it makes it like a damn wind tunnel in here. It's frigid. Who's building the hammer? Dave Custer built my hammer. My hammer's in the batch he's building now. Morning. Good morning. Read your nickname in reverse. I still can't understand. I don't know what you're trying to say, but I'm sure you understand it, and that's what matters, right? started getting chilly down here. Turn the heat up a little bit. How's everybody been? I haven't been live in a few months. Dana, how are you? Miss Robinette, how are you? It is so good to see you. All except terms. Yeah. There you go. Now I get it. Now I see it. Sorry, I'm a little slow. I'm just a blacksmith. Forgive me. My hand is feeling pretty good. I had a nice triangle here in my palm. You still see part of the burn blister there. This is all scarred down through here. I had a strip down my thumb, down the center. Still see some of the scarring there. Across the base of my fingers here. And you can still see the fresh meat on my fingertips. And this meat hasn't even come off yet. It's still really hard. That part of my finger there is still really hard. But I can use it. It doesn't hurt. So all's well. The cream they gave me was pretty amazing. Like, my hand hurt so damn bad when I'm not going to say immediately because this is what I burnt myself on. This damn thing right here. I'm not going to say it hurt immediately because it happened so fast. When I grabbed it, it felt like I picked up a bar of soap. A wet bar of soap. It just slipped right in my hand. Yeah, I knew immediately when I seen the smoke, I didn't feel shit. I didn't have to feel it. I knew I burnt myself. And I immediately dropped everything and went in the house immediately. I didn't do anything but head that way. Went in the house and put my hand under cold water with my hand balled into a fist. I just was afraid to look at it because, like, I just grabbed a 1,000-degree piece of steel. I'm going to the hospital. And we went to the hospital and everything, or we wrapped it up first. I opened it up, looked at it, and it was big blisters all over my hands and white meat. My fingertips were solid white and singed hard. So that's what scared me. I wrapped it up and I went to urgent care to get some burn cream. And they said, like, your fingertips suggest, because that's all they could see was my fingertips the way I had it wrapped. They said, your fingertips suggest you need to go to the emergency room. There's third-degree burns on your fingertips. And if your hand's anything like that, you need to go there. So we went to the emergency room and they opened it up. And the only third-degree burns I had was on my fingertips, luckily. Those two there. The rest were second-degree burns. Well, that was close to third. Across the bottom of that open hole there. But they hit it with that Silverdine cream, the silver sulfidine cream, and man, instant pain relief, instant. That's like unicorn piss or something, man, that they put in that cream because it's like magic. They slathered my whole hand in it and wrapped it up like you saw in the picture. And I left it like that for 3 days, and then I took it off, and there was no blistering. It looked like it had happened 2 weeks ago after just 3 days with that cream on it. The stuff is amazing. I can't believe that stuff worked that well. I am fully confident that there is such minimal scarring on my hand because of that cream. That's where I've been for the last 2 weeks. Trying to let that heal up because it was in the bends of my fingers and stuff, so it was really tender. I don't know what I was thinking, but this take this 90-degree bend out. So this was bent up straight like that, and it just had the V in it. And I was fitting it to the hardy hole because I'm making a kiss block. Okay, and I just took that boards. This thing was glowing hot. I folded this, stuck it back in the forge runner. He took it out, blanched it enough, and got it down into the party hole like that. And mind you, I'd only been heating the end of it, but the whole bar was hot, obviously. And I reached down with that sticking up, and instead of grabbing it from the tongs and taking it out. I just grabbed it like that, or like that, with my bare hand. I don't have a fucking why. I've never done anything stupid like that, and I've always told my students never do that. I did, however, tell my wife earlier that morning that my head was cloudy. I wasn't feeling right. I didn't feel right. I just couldn't focus. 2 hours later, I was in the hospital with bad burns on my head. And I wasn't focused. I wasn't focusing on what I was doing. It almost cost me. It could have been way worse. Way worse. And I'm thankful that it wasn't. Thank God it wasn't as bad as it could have been. But it was pure stupidity on my part. It wasn't an accident. It wasn't something followed. It was me intentionally grabbing a hot bar steel with my bare hand. I had a glove and a pair of tongs in this fucking hand, for Christ's sake, and I grabbed it with my bare hand. I don't know why. I don't care to try to figure out why. All I know is that it's probably because I wasn't focused. And I'm never going to do that shit again. Alright, I think that piece is getting hot. Another minute, we'll be ready to go under the press and get upset a little bit. Get it mad. Upset the piss out of it. Turn that heat up a little bit. Hey man, it's good to see you too. I've been out of commission for a while because of that burn. It had to be on my hammer hand, my main hand. It had to be right hand. So, didn't really do shit. Couldn't feel anything with my fingertips, so it's great to be able to feel stuff with my fingertips again. I was dropping everything. I'm way behind on everything. Way behind. I'm way behind, so I'm sorry for anybody that I have stuff expecting myself. I'm busting ass trying to get Christmas orders out right now. They're top priority. Because all these folks that ordered these things in the midst of me hurting myself. And if you notice, I didn't put up a sale on my Etsy shop until I was able to get back in the shop. I didn't want to, get people to buy stuff and under the pretense that I still can't make it for them. So I didn't start a sale or anything until the day I was going back into the shop. No, we're going to Prince. Why am I? Then I'll bring it here to the anvil. Get it all straightened up like a wall. So we upset that down to about 1.5 inches. Right. Make sure both ends are in line like they should be. Not all cattywampus. If you don't know what cattywampus I said, geez, you figured it out. All right, next step. We're going to put a flat on top and bottom, so we'll have a stable place where you can lay down on the hand much higher. Josh, Corey, what's up, y'all? Matt, Lord, all of you, man. It's great to see you guys. I've been out of commission. Josh asked me where I've been. You know, I've been trying to get over that burnout. I've been back in the shop for about a week now, but I haven't been able to do anything as far as YouTube or nothing for a while. It's a daggone, I ain't gonna lie, I was depressed as hell while I was out work. I wasn't able to do what I feel like I was put on this earth to do. Use my hands. I wasn't able to use my hands. It pissed me off. It made me start second guessing a lot of things in life. You know? It doesn't, not to sound all sappy and pissy and shit, but when you're somebody like me, you do what I do, you know, a lot of people relate. This is your bread and butter. And you do something that fucking stupid where you might lose use of one of them, it starts putting your life in perspective. Lickety split. Because I don't know what I would do tomorrow if I lost use of one of my hands. I don't know what the fuck I would do. It freaks you out, man. A lot of shit went through my head over the time I was going to use my hands, wondering if I was going to get the feeling back in my fingertips. So I'm sure a lot of you guys can relate to that use your hands every day for a living. Now we got a flat where it don't want to roll around on the hammer. Yeah, I'm sitting here complaining and Ben's only got one fucking hand. That really makes me feel like an idiot. But I'm sure y'all know what I mean. You know? When that's what you're used to, you don't have it all of a sudden. You know what I'm saying? It's fussing your head. Ben's like a role model for me, really, for his work ethic and his drive. It's never say quit. His can-do attitude. People put more than one hand, and yeah, does a lot of you blacksmiths, and I've seen it with my own two eyes. You don't let people tell themselves, so I guess I shouldn't complain that I almost lost this man. He's been dealing with that his whole fucking life. I punched these eyes a little off center. This needs just to really get the eye established where I'm punching it. oil when I come out from the next heat. So now we'll get it really hot. And if it's not really hot already, we'll get it even more really hot. We'll get really or hotter. Is that a word? Really or hot? Okay, get really or hot. And then we'll punch an eye in it. Troy! How you doing, buddy? Yeah, it's good to be back. I'm in. Biding the time, man. Biding the time. Right, on these tools here that I'm making, guys, I punch the eye a little off center, left and right, because I need more mass on one end to draw out into the punch than I do on the other end for the pole. You see, I got to draw this punch out. Because I make mine about a ½ inch longer than normal, because I grind my tip on, so I leave a little extra material there so I can grind, clean it up. But you don't need near as much material on this inside of the eye for the pole. So I punch my eyes off center, left to right. That way it leaves me more mass on this end to draw out into this. Hot to the 2 power. That's right. Hot squared. We're going to get it hot squared. That's a new saying. It's hot squared, boys. Peter. There is a Peter. What's up, Peter? Everybody getting ready for the end of 2020, counting down to New Year's. Can't bypass Christmas, but you can't say you're not looking forward to getting on to 2021 and getting out of this year. Come do my arc piece. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, Josh? My arc piece. Down at the bottom. Yeah, don't forget to yell Jumanji for New Year's. Nita, what's up? Everybody been good this year? Or are you guys all asking for coal again? I think that's kind of the trick, right? Alright, I don't want it hot and squared this time. I want it to shear. I can see the daylight. That's all. Hey, Richard's in there. What's up, buddy? I ain't seen you in a while, man. I know I've been on a hiatus. I'm sorry for that, man, but I'm back. I'm here. Glad to see you, buddy. There's our plug. Nice, pretty plug. Put it on. Last month in the shop before I burnt my hand. Over here, I have a pile of plugs. On the last side, say month and a half, 2 months, something like that, before I burnt my hand. The water's going out. I say I've made a few handled tools. There's easily 75 plugs there. And I'm saying, I want this kind of cool. I think that'd be pretty damn neat. Cancer glasses with all the plugs out of all the eyes I want. I got a can full already at the shop there. These is just what I've been putting here for the time being. Hundreds of them. Hundreds of them. eye up a little bit. Some people drift it open. I think it's a lot easier to take what you punch it with and drive it through. You can hit it a lot harder. It's got a handle on it. Faster that was to open that eye up to receive a drift, a lot easier. Got that eye opened up real nice. And then when I go and draw the cheeks up, it'll bring all that back in. This thing's got a handle on it. You can really, really swing at it without worrying about missing it hitting your hand. Yeah, it's sitting right there. I've got stuff sitting on it right now because everything's been shut down here in North Carolina. I can't get coal unless I order it in from another place, and it's expensive as hell to order coal in and have it shipped. So for now I'm using propane. I would love some coal, but it's in, it's set up, it's ready to go. As soon as I can go get some coal, I'm just waiting on our insane governor to figure out what the hell's going on so we can get out of the lockdown. Right now it's a tool thing until I can get some coal in here. Alright, this heat, I'm going to seat the drift good. Next heat, I'll be drawing cheeks out. Get the fish mouthing on the mushrooming on the drift. I haven't dressed it late. Now the eyes shaped like the drift. Now I can commence drawing cheeks out. This is another reason why I can't wait to have a power hammer. It's so much faster than a power hammer. So much. It's on its way. It's supposed to be finished before Christmas vacation, but then that way it's going to get back from Christmas vacation. It's on a truck and on its way here. By 2 minutes is way better than anthracite. Tomb is hands down the best. No, I've still got the weapon for forcing fire. See you, Roy. Appreciate you hanging out, man. Anthracite does not coke. Anthracite is really dirty. Anthracite does not stay lit when you turn the air off. How long would a 25-pound bag last me? 2 days. Something like that. If I'm really going, if I'm forging at the same capacity as my coal forge that I can, my gas forge, I'll go through a lot more fuel with my coal forge. Shape of the eye comes off a lot easier. I mean, it proofs in the pudding how it just came off there. And it keeps the eye shaped. Then we'll pull our grip. How much do I want for it since you keep trying to buy it? What are you talking about? Who keeps trying to buy what? No, I don't want 10,000 for damn weapons. I didn't win. But if somebody wanted to finance through PayPal for $1,500, it wouldn't hurt my feelings. Make monthly for 0 interest on a forged fire for another weapon. How about that? Believe it or not, that's how most people buy these swords and stuff from me, is through PayPal financing. Got easy credit, PayPal financing for 0 interest for 6 months. Later, Matt. Who do I know that's a good artist? Josh Brown. And Dana can make your stickers for you. Dana's a sticker maker. Josh Brown's an artist. Josh can draw your sticker for you. Josh Brown at First Degree Forge. Check him out. He does tattoos and knives. Pretty damn good artist. He drew my logo on my leg, and I let him tattoo my logo to my leg. So, and he hand drew my logo. He did have a stencil. He looked at a picture, he hand drew it, and I let it tattoo it to my leg. So that tells you something. Josh is a damn good artist. That says something to it, the skull tattoo, man. I can't say it's my only tattoo, but it's one of many. I'm just a heathen with art all over the place. Can't help it. Can't help it. Believe it or not, raffle for that Bowie knife is still open. I want it full. And if it ain't full by Christmas, I think I'm going to give some people some spots for Christmas and just go ahead and draw for it. And it'll likely be a gifting of spots to people that have already bought in. That way, it keeps it fair. I think there's like 12, 13 spots left. Be on the lookout for a bag of coal coming. All right. Thank you. That's what I'm talking about. I ain't see I isolated the material in front of that eye so I don't destroy my eye. And I'll draw it out to a square and I'll finish it on the anvil by hand. It's good to have a look at tank shot. Yeah, it's been a while, ain't it? Guilherme? Is that how you pronounce it? Guilherme? Guilherme? Welcome. Welcome. My wife's from Brazil. My wife's from Manaus, Brazil. Glad to have you guys. Watch on the yeah. I don't know what happened, guys. Sorry, it just cut off. Can you guys see me now? Thumbs up if I'm still here for you. Myself on TV. I've only watched my episode on Forged in Fire twice. It's very weird. I think one of them was on TV, the other was on my phone. I don't like watching myself. Merry Christmas to you too, Richard. Ben, who the hell are you talking to? Trying to figure out if there's somebody behind me or something Ben's talking to. Damn sure ain't talking to me like that. Or we'll see. Ain't that pretty? Nice and round, perfect. Yeah. All right, next. We're gonna cut the tip of it off. Here's the secret. The reason you cut the tip off with a hot cut, but not a grinder or a saw. My daily driver is 3.5 pounds, something like that. 3.5, 4 pounds. I'll get the exact weight and I can message you. Well, get them done, Ben. Don't sit here and talk about it. Go freaking do it. I have to say though, those kind of weekends are nice. All right. We're just going to adjust the tip off. There's definitely a reason to do this with the hot cut. Damn, the tongs are getting stiff. My ball is hard to get them back on one hand. Press that thing. I gotta clean my tongs up, get all the gunk out of them. transmission working. I go slow here so I can make sure that this thing is cut loose from the center. Now, when it cuts loose from the center, see the little nipple in the center of it. Once I flatten this a two-dimensional taper, I'll just flatten the top and bottom, that'll be a diamond point. It's already perfect when you go to grind it, the point's already established, you're just cleaning it up at that point. You don't have to worry about trying to establish it. Keep a diamond point on the end of it. That's why you only cut just a little tip off. Just enough to make that little point with a hot cut. Wait, do you want to link something or lick something? I'm not sure I follow it. Lauren, what's up, brother? How you doing? You doing all right, man? It's been a while, I know. Good. It's been a while. But I'm back. Next will come out. We are going to taper. 4 to 2 inches taper. Flats. See the point it made on the diamond point right in the center? If I wanted to, I could just heat treat this and go like it is. I like to clean them up with the grinder since I sell them, make them look halfway decent. But I prefer forged to finish. Now, we'll go back and dress the eye one more time just to clean it up real good. Clean some cheeks out. Thanks, Ben. Chris, what's up? Ethan, what's up? Yeah, I've been irritated with politics too, man. What can we do, right? Vote. Then bide our time and vote again. Unless they screw you with the votes, but that's a whole different story we won't get into here. But you know me, I don't like talking politics here. I prefer to welcome folks of all ideas and backgrounds, because this is something we all agree on. This, you know what I'm saying? If you're here, you all agree on plastic. Let's leave it at that. I ain't going nowhere. What you thought? Thought I gave up? No, no. I just been down with an injury, man. Just been down with an injury. Before that, I just been so damn busy this year, can't see straight. Where's God? I bet gun repair business is good right now. They said the Americans bought enough guns on Black Friday to resupply the Marine Corps again. That's right, Lord. Just take care of your little corner of it. If everybody else did that, it would, the problem with the country would fix itself. You know what I'm saying? If everybody worried about their little corner of themselves, we'd be good. Like it'll punch a hammer or three. All right, now put it in there and let it kneel. Fast kneel. I don't, because it cools down faster in the fours than it does in the vermiculite. So I'm gonna let it fasten the because all I'm doing is really grinding, I ain't cutting it at all. So it's grinding a little bit, clean it up. I'd like to get that done today instead of having to wait till tomorrow. Yeah, not much grinding needed. That's what I like about them, man. Forge to finish. You know, just go and hit them with a wire wheel to get the scale off the cheeks and the pole. I'll clean the pole up here, grind that smooth and dress it up nicely. And then I'll grind these faces smooth, get all the scale off, and then I'll get the scale off the rounds just to make it nice and slick so it releases from the work better, because anything with pits on it's going to, you know, it'll stick to it adds more grip when it's inside the eye of the hammer, believe it or not. So you want it as rounded off and cleaned off as possible. So it won't take much. You know, just a 120 grit will take all this, 5 minutes worth of grinding on this, and it's ready to go back in the oven for heat treat. So, yep. I got those done. I've got 2 more flatters to make. I got 3 nail headers to make, 6 hammers to make, 3 knives to get finished. All before Christmas, and I'm waiting on fucking Red Label to get my abrasives to me. It is supposed to be here Wednesday, and it's not here. It's been delayed, and it's still not here today, and it's still not going to be here till Monday now. It's killing me. It's killing me. Yeah, nice work under the press, huh? I've had long enough to figure out how to use that wobbly piece of crap. Once the power hammer gets here, I'll probably be getting rid of that damn thing. It's not a piece of crap. I just call it that because I've spent so much time on it that I've learned the ins and outs about it and what I should have done differently when building it. But as far as it working, it's still, you see me using it every time I'm on here. It's a daily use tool for me. It's still perfectly fine press. It's just, I would have done some things different in hindsight. So, live and you learn, right? Send it to you. Well, you know what, Ben? If you was to come down here and get this damn press once my power hammer was in here, I probably would give it to you, just to be honest with you. But you'd have to drive down here and get it, hang out for a few days and drive back. Just saying. I've more than made my money back on that damn thing. More than made my money back on it. I've got a tire hammer on the way. Dave Custer's building it from scratch. Special for me. First on. Brand spanking new, boys. Bit of a drive, you're moving in. New to me, one owner. No, it's brand new. It's not new to me. It's new to everybody. It's being built right now. The only person that's ever going to use that damn thing is going to be Dave while he's testing it to make sure everything's right before he puts it on the truck and sends it here. Brand new. Can't wait. And it's worth it to have them built, you know. What I paid for this thing with the extra dies and shipping and the whole works and paint job on it was, it's still between that and the big blue power hammers, it saved me about $1,500 just in purchasing the hammer, let alone the air dryers and stuff, because it's not a self-contained hammer. You can't just plug it in. You got to have air compressors and all that stuff running them to make sure that they work, air handlers, and those cost just as much as power hammer does. So you're looking at 10, 12 grand to put a big blue in versus 4,500 after shipping, new spare dies and everything. That's why I didn't build one. No offense, but I don't think I'm gonna be asking Yamez anything. So that's why I had it bought. That's why I bought it, because I know exactly what he's going through. Not on the power hammer, but on that press. And what sucks is when you go through all that work and you come out the other end of it, and after about a month of using it, you realize, damn, I should have done this differently. spend the money on somebody that's already done all your trial and error for you and got it figured out. But that being said, I do have a nice big round. I've got some 5-inch diameter 4140 laying here about 3 foot long. If anybody needs something for an anvil. Yeah, hell of a lot of work to refurbish an old hammer too. It sure is. Waiting on parts. You know, Little Giants are great. You still get parts for them and everything. That's a good thing about them. But as far as the new updates on new power hammers, I think it's just the tire hammers is great for a budget blacksmith like myself. You can't beat it. It's like a sore pecker. You just can't beat it. You could use that chunk of 4140. I got it right here. It weighs over 100. I'd say it weighs right at about 100 pounds. I got it from I think Hans gave it to me at Quad State 2 years ago. And it was going to be the anvil for the power hammer I was going to build, but I'm not building it now. It's just laying here. It's huge. It's big. I'm not picking it up and showing it to you. You're just going to take my word for it because it's heavy. It's laid there so long it's got grass growing over the top of it. I haven't moved it since I put it in its spot. But I'm done, guys. I'll let that cool off. I'm going to go in here and help decorate the Christmas tree. Spend some time with the kiddos, and once that cools off, get some grinding done, and then wait on my material. It's supposed to be here this afternoon so I can start cutting up stock for those other orders I got to make. Right now, I'm stuck like Chuck. Can't grind on the knives I got to do because I'm waiting on my abrasive order to get here. It's been delayed twice now, and I can't do hammers right now because out of stock. Waiting on it too. If you need more railroad track, I got about 40 feet of some of the heaviest track you can get. I got at least 13, 14, 3.5 foot long sections sitting over there behind my shop of track. Big track. Big track. If anybody needs any track, hit me up. We'll see y'all. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate the super chat, Ben. Happy holidays to all you. Merry Christmas. Happy Kwanzaa. Happy Hanukkah. Happy Rosh Hashanah. Whatever faith you follow. Happy holiday. All right, guys. Later.